groups? Very good.
Now, Salini.
But all the disobedient students, move back to your places. And I have got a wonderful job for Shalini ma'am. Okay. So I think you have got plenty of materials that are in front of you on your table. Okay? Listen, I just once take the names of all the materials, just check that you have it on your table or not. Okay? And you have plenty more materials. There are balloons also. If you want to add on in any of your activity, you are free to do so. Alright? You have got hot sheets. Right, sir. नहीं, actually, okay. आगे बताते हैं हम. So, teacher, I think everyone is settled down now. Now, teachers, we are going to do some of the primary activities, okay, for primary students, जिसको हम खेल में पढ़ाते हैं, है ना? उनको पढ़ाना तो है ही नहीं, उनके साथ सिर्फ खेलना है हमें, ठीक है? लीला मैम ऐसे मत कीजिए, प्लीज. So I think all of you have got this half sheet chart paper. You have got straw. According to your activity, if you require more straws, you can ask for it. Okay? You have got the ice cream sticks.
Yes, ma'am.
According to your activity, if you want more, you can ask for it. Sir, एक सीजर सबको दे दीजिए. 4 cups. Okay? Sketch pen is there. Clay, one box of clay is there. Alright? Glue is there. Scissors is there. ठीक है? तो everyone has got all the materials. There is a thread also. If you require any thread in any of your activities, you can ask from me. Okay? There is one colored scrap paper also. है ना? ये भी है सबके पास? ठीक है. आपको और जरूरत होगी तो आपको अवेलेबल कराया जाएगा. बट एक्टिविटी करने में कोई भी कमी मत छोड़िएगा. अपनी क्रिएटिविटी दिखानी है आज आपको. आपको कैसे आपको बच्चों को इंगेज करना है, कैसे क्रिएटिव बनाना है, यू हैव टू जस्ट लर्न इट नाउ. ओके? सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई वुड लाइक टू स्टार्ट माय सेशन विद अ वेरी स्मॉल वीडियो. जस्ट लिसन टू दिस वीडियो.
But what do we really know about effective learning hundreds of years later? Many respected economists and educators from the world's leading universities researched this topic. They discovered that many things don't matter, such as classroom size, new technology, or fancy uniforms. Their evidence suggests that the secret to thriving students is amazing teachers. Here's what they have learned. First, we have to acknowledge that teaching is a highly complex skill. It involves a deep understanding of the subject matter and the ability to explain complex issues in simple ways. But it also requires an understanding of psychology, pedagogy, as well as a wide range of management skills in order to get the students first quiet and then excited. Rob Coe, professor at Durham University, reported that many widely used methods don't work. For example, grouping students by ability, giving unearned praise, or the idea that students can discover complex concepts by themselves. Instead, master instructors have high expectations and maximize the lesson time. But most importantly, they combine high-quality instruction with pedagogical content knowledge. They don't teach a subject, they teach their students how to learn it for themselves. In order to get it right, we have to treat and train teachers like brain surgeons. After all, they operate on human brains. Like aspiring doctors, they are best trained in the field where they receive professional feedback when they make mistakes. Effective schools of education, therefore, train teaching like a craft rather than an abstract science. At Sposato, a graduate school of education known for creating effective teachers, students spend a lot of their time tutoring or assisting professionals. Teachers who are already in the classroom need regular professional feedback on the job. A vast study by Roland Fryer from Harvard found that teachers who receive precise instructions together with specific regular feedback from a lead teacher will improve the most. Other good ideas to improve teachers are to ask the students for feedback or to record lessons on video and let the teachers watch themselves. Doug Lamont, founder of Uncommon Schools and author of Teach Like a Champion, identified many methods that great teachers use. They greet each student at the door so students feel welcomed and acknowledged at their existence. Later, they use a strong voice and don't stop talking until they have everyone's attention. Plus, they teach for mastery learning to ensure students get it 100% right before they proceed. But maybe most importantly, great teachers first get their students excited and then keep their attention through storytelling and engaging activities that spark their imaginations. A paper published by Stanford in 2009 showed that leadership makes a big difference too. At low-performing schools, principals hardly ever show up in the classrooms, but instead spend most of their time on administration, documents, or finance. Schools with better students have principals that get out of their office and spend a lot of time in the classrooms, supervising and developing the teachers. Together, they can make a big difference in their students' life. Economist Raj Chetty and his team analyzed the data of 2.5 million US students and 18 million test results. He thinks that instructors who are good at teaching to the test have a big impact. On average, having such a teacher for just 1 year raises the students' test scores and cumulative lifetime income by $14,500 in 2011 dollars. On early childhood education, he has another hypothesis. Great kindergarten teachers help to develop social skills, discipline, and character. Their impact does not improve test scores during the school years, but surprisingly re-emerges years later, when their former students apply those skills to advance in their careers and find meaningful and well-paying jobs. Eric Hanushek, professor at Stanford University, computed how much good teachers really matter. He found out that top teachers get students to learn 50% more each year than an average instructor. Poorly trained ones, just half of the average. That means that 10 years at school can either result in 15 years of actual learning or just a mere 5 years. This is a massive difference that mainly hurts children from low-income families who can't afford extra classes or changing to a better school. American novelist Gail Godwin once wrote, "Good teaching is 1/4 preparation and 3/4 pure theater." To see great actors in action, watch Michael Sandel from Harvard teach law, Robert Sapolsky from Stanford teach behavioral biology, Walter Mischel from MIT teach physics, or Mr. Hester managing a classroom of teenagers. Links are in the description below, and other great instructors in our channel playlists. Now, please share your favorite teachers in the comments below.
So, I think all of you have gone through this video very carefully. What have you observed? What actually was the summary of this video? क्या बताया बताया नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. At the primary level, yes. At primary level, the teachers used to play a very key role in making the personality and the character of the students through teaching learning process. And how you will engage the student in the classroom, what creativity you will indulge them into, that plays a more important role. Engaging does not mean just leave the student, sit down and study, just talk and discuss among yourself. Now your role is over here. Is that so? Then what do you actually mean by engaging students in the classroom? Doing something productive, meaningful. Okay, what else? Is that you are engaging only your students or engaging yourself also? We are talking about not only engaging my students, but here the question is that I am also engaged with my students in the classroom. Whatever processes of the teaching learning is going on in the classroom, within that particular process, it is very much important that, as yesterday we have done 5E model. Yes? Yes. According to 5E model, just tell me what we discussed yesterday about engaging classrooms. Like giving what kind of activities? How will you prepare for the activities? First, as it was told in the video, you have to be prepared first. Yes. है ना? Until and unless you are prepared, you will be blank in front of the student, and we cannot afford that. We cannot. और आज के ज़माने में तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं. आज के छोटे-छोटे बच्चे भी हमसे तेज हैं, है ना? तो उनके ज़माने में उनके क्लासेस में तो और जाकर के भी हमें ब्लैंक नहीं होना है, हमें कॉन्फिडेंट दिखना है. मे भी हो सकता है कभी बिकॉज ऑफ द एनी रीजन वी आर नॉट प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर द क्लासरूम, फिर भी हमें जाके बहुत कॉन्फिडेंटली उनको हैंडल करना होता है ना? तो हियर व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू डू, when we talk about the engagement of the students, we need to check one thing very much, that what is the passion of the students, how they are indulging themselves within the activities of the classroom. Are all the students participating or not? We actually are working as a facilitator over here. So this is our job. We have to engage with one child at a time within the classroom. We are dealing with 50 children in the classroom, and at the same time we have to indulge ourselves. So you have to create a bonding between all the students that are present in the classroom. Find out, and as a teacher it is very much easy to find out the notorious student. It is very much easy to find out the average student and the one who are intelligent and who used to study. Isn't it? And divide them. I am not telling you to divide them in the classroom and show them that they are notorious. Make the heterogeneous groups and give the responsibility according to them. Teachers, make sure that the attendance is signed. Today's attendance is signed. Make sure that. Okay. So, accordingly, it's very much important to engage the students in the classroom. We have to talk about their behavioral engagement that is being done in the classroom, how they used to behave, what are the social characters of the students, how much they are active, if they are socially engagement, then we are talking about their reacting to the activity in the positive or the negative way. They are very much engaged with the curriculum they are following in the classroom or not. So this is the teacher has to be very clear, and they have to design that activity according to the topic in the classroom. So you all of you have a notepad with you? Yes. There is an activity over here. Think and write. Just in a notepad you just do this activity. What type of children do we observe in a classroom? There are varieties of children in the classroom. Some are notorious, some are very intelligent, some are curious, some are very restless. So these type of students we need to observe in the classroom. So according to you, what do you think your classroom? Just imagine your classroom in your mind and give the answer. Write the answer. What type of questions do they ask? If they are curious, then what questions do they ask? Like, take an example of any of the topic and you can just form a question. List some of the traits which you observe in the students. What are the traits of science teacher at a primary level? What your traits are of the science as a science teacher at primary level? You write it down there. And the last question is, what are engaging classrooms? 5 minutes. Quickly do this. उधर वाले टेबल का सबका हो गया अटेंडेंस? नहीं आपका नहीं हुआ दीजिए मैडम ऐसे कैसे एक साइड एक तरफ से ऐसे होना चाहिए अच्छा कुछ लोग इधर बैठे थे कुछ लोग इधर बैठे थे ना अभी what type of questions do they ask? If anyone is ready with the answers, you can raise your hand.
Three categories I have decided.
Yes, ma'am.
Number one is intelligent. He will try to ask one question in different manners.
Yes.
Second, notorious. That type of student will try to discover the student who is asking one question in different ways.
This happens in the classroom.
And some are dull. They have no any response regarding
whatever is going on in the technique. ठीक है. And ma'am, you have said that one question can be asked in different ways. So just give me few examples.
Yes, sir. Suppose about the plant. One student is speaking that making food by the plant is called photosynthesis.
Yes.
Suppose why plants do photosynthesis? Why it is necessary? So in different ways, this type of question can be asked related to one topic.
Thank you. Any other one? Any other participants? Are you ready? Yes, ma'am.
The category of students, some are curious, some are arrogant, some don't want to ask questions.
Yes, don't want to ask questions. That type of category is also
you have to make effort to let them ask.
Yes.
Those who are overexcited, or you can say they can ask question in so many ways and curious to know, they always ask, ma'am, why don't we use on Mars?
Yes.
Why Pluto is discarded? Why earlier it was solar planet, now you are telling it is not. In
Why
our
Pluto
solar
is not
system,
considered as a planet?
why it is not considered? This type of question.
This type of question. Curious students, they ask
this type of
this
questions.
type of questions. Okay. सर, आप लोग की तरफ से कुछ आंसर लेना है? आंसर? आपके ग्रुप से? सर, आप कुछ बोलिए. सर का पार्टिसिपेशन. ये देखिए हमारे यहाँ है ना, हम लोग स्टूडेंट्स टाइप्स ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स को डिस्कस कर रहे हैं. देयर आर मोर एग्जांपल्स हियर इन योर types of students. Yes, ma'am.
Topic that I have taken is related with the energy flow.
Yes.
10% energy flow, it is somehow 10, but I will consider it with the 5-6 students that why we should be herbivorous mode of eating as compared to carnivorous. ठीक है, तो वहाँ से नीचे आ जाते हैं. Like I will ask that why it is told that be vegetarian.
Yes. ठीक है.
And then for the notorious student, I will make them
Give me one few examples. If notorious students, we are talking about a disturbing student, they also used to ask questions. Not very funny questions. Out of the track.
First, I will like to give them on the track first. Like I will ask what you have written in your record. So that first I will try to indulge their mind to this topic. And then I will ask. And for the intelligent student, they will whatever they will give to yes ma'am, we have also heard that to protect animals, it is something like that.
Yes.
So for them I will put some questions because it's not like that. First I will explain to them strategy. Like why people should be vegetarian and everything. Then for their some more work to be about it, I will make them to go that you will read in higher study also or in class 10, and they become very curious that oh we have to study some more in higher classes also. So I will give some concept that there you have to find out the percentage. Like 10% energy flow will be there. So go and if you are curious, then please go through it. If you have any system brother, then go through it because I will not miss them because all the types of
Because that calculation part is very high level part.
Whatever topic you are reading in this class, you will also just elaborate topic and you will go and study in class 10. So at that time, the curious or intelligent student, they will be more aware that oh, we have to continue this topic in higher classes also. So we have to study here very well and the concepts of it clear.
Yes. Thank you. Adolescent chapter. About the different drugs. This is a very interesting topic for them.
Class 8.
Ma'am, if I have drugs, then what will happen to me?
They try to divert the teacher also.
Yes.
Negative items.
And sometimes we used to have in standard 8 even, there are some students who used to chew the tobaccos and they used to do that. They used to do that and yes, and we can give the examples and yes, this is a very common problem, right. What about that fourth row, group, table number 4?
They are notorious.
They are, no, they are not notorious, they are dull. देखिए कैमरा आप लोग की तरफ फोकस हो चुका है तो जल्दी से आप लोग अपना अपना प्रेजेंटेशन दीजिए. चलिए सर आप कुछ बोलिए.
It is real, sir, ma'am. All the students in class is not equal minded.
Yeah.
Any question they write in the student, and many quarter files are also there. times all the students able to answer, able to provide the real answer, whether may I or not. हम लोग से बेहतर वो आंसर कभी कभी कुछ फाइंड आउट कर देते हैं. So in this way, many types of question also we all arise. First, photosynthesis. Suppose that what is photosynthesis, how you can so that plants perform photosynthesis, and they also engage in intake oxygen in day and night. Sometimes they ask the sir, when I sleep under the tree at night, then what will happen?
Why it is told that not to go under the tree and stand or be there during night?
People take a tree or banyan tree, then what will happen? So, just many students have described that the oxygen level.
People tree, एक minute sir. Conception and misconception. People tree used to produce more oxygen than other plants. जल्दी बताइए. Conception and misconception question. People tree used to produce more oxygen than other plants?
Yes.
How? आप क्या फोटोसिंथेसिस के रेट को आप कैसे कह सकते हैं कि वो ज्यादा ऑक्सीजन प्रोड्यूस कर रहा है, दूसरा प्लांट कम ऑक्सीजन प्रोड्यूस कर रहा है? उससे भी बड़े बड़े पत्ते होते हैं मैम, मनी प्लांट के पत्ते उससे भी बड़े होते हैं, उससे भी रेट के बड़े पत्ते होते हैं. नहीं, फैक्ट है तो आप साइंस के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से प्रूव कीजिए ना.
सेकंड सेशन में ओपन डिस्कशन है ना.
हाँ, ये क्वेश्चन भी एक सोचने वाली बात है कि क्या ये कंसेप्शन है या मिसकंसेप्शन है. एक क्वेश्चन आया सर, कंसेप्शन मिसकंसेप्शन.
Yes.
People tree produce more oxygen than other plants.
Conception. That is in the second part.
नहीं, वो हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे. अभी सर ने बस बात किया था पीपल ट्री का, तो मेरे दिमाग में ये क्वेश्चन आ गया. चलिए सर आप कंटिन्यू
डिस्कस करेंगे. There will be the
Yes,
open
ma'am.
discussion on the topic.
Even some people say that some trees are there in our locality which produces oxygen 24 hours, which is totally
Which is
wrong.
Not right. नहीं पता. Even पीपल ट्री के बारे में भी बोलते हैं कि रात में भी ऑक्सीजन प्रोड्यूस करता है.
Let's get it in the second session. Then there will be the open discussion session. Now we will discuss all these.
सर
Yes.
Misconception is
24 hours that we cannot produce the oxygen. Its level will be more, it's okay.
Engage our classroom to build self-esteem, inculcating self-learning, installing confidence, knowing self, learning to gel with others, acquiring skill of critical thinking, enhancing communication skills, developing questioning skills, developing problem solving skills. Are all these fulfilling our 5E model or not? Yes. Each and every reason is fulfilling our 5E model. The critical thinking, problem solving, question asking ability, these all are fulfilling. So as a whole, 5E model, if we talk about, it is completely constructivism. So, let us move ahead with another activity.
One activity is completed there.
Yeah.
They had completed. What was the activity?
That day, just now we discussed about those activity group wise. Okay. So now, what you have to do, all of you have got the materials. You have got the straw. You have got clay. You have got ice cream sticks. I think Shobha ma'am, if there is any destruction? No. And you have got the half sheet chart paper also. So what you have to do, you have to make a solar system. Just show your creativity, make a solar system and perform, do the presentation quickly. And I will give you 10 minutes for this activity. Solar system.
Participants, please discuss in a healthy way so that other participants cannot get disturbed.
वरना बोर हो जाते थे।
को पढ़ाना नहीं है, टीचर्स को कंसेप्ट देना है, तो टीचर्स को बेहतर बताने कंसेप्ट देना।
ऑरेंज के बाकी
ऐसे ही सर का सिलेक्शन हुआ था, इनके बाद का आप किसको सिलेक्ट करना चाहेंगे?
Hurry up, teachers. We are running late already.
एक ही डिस्टेंस पर नहीं रखिएगा, आगे पीछे है। एक ही डिस्टेंस पर रहेगा, आगे पीछे जैसे इनको यहाँ नजदीक है उसको आप उसी में से काट के थोड़ा छोटा करिए और जरूरत पड़ेगा तो एक्स्ट्रा लाइन ऐड करा थोड़ा इसको इधर से
मैंने इधर ले जाएंगे।
हाँ हाँ उसको ले जाएंगे। नहीं मैडम वो इसको राउंड एक सर्कल में आप चीज पहले इसको रख लीजिए ना, उसके बाद एक बार फाइनल क्या हो जाए
देखिए ये तीनों टेरेस चारों टेरेस क्लियर हो गया, ये जो क्लियर हो गया।
नहीं तो सही कर लेंगे, कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है।
एक चीज और क्लियर करना, वेट और मास होता है बहुत प्रमुख चिंता देना ना।
अच्छा ये एक और कलर था हम लोग को रिंग के लिए, रिंग
Thank you. इससे यहाँ चिपका दो और अप्लाई किया भी और जैसे हाँ नहीं होगा तो कुछ और
सबसे बड़ा है तो उसको जुपिटर को बड़ा कोई भी जैसे
Why
Solid surface.
ये नहीं बोल सब्जेक्ट ऑफ फिजिक्स जितना भी आप किए हैं उतना करके एक्सप्लेन करना पड़ेगा। आपने क्या मटेरियल्स यूज किया है, क्या सोच के आपने ये एक्टिविटी एक क्रिएटिविटी अप्लाई किया है, यू हैव टू कम एंड टेल अस।
Now I am calling the group numbers. I am calling them. Participants, please be seated. Please sit down. Ready? Very good. Group number 5 is ready. So I am calling. Sorry, 4. Okay. All the group members go. All the group members come. दो जन टीवी पकड़ लीजिए, बाकी एक्सप्लेन कर लीजिए.
सामने में
अभी रुकिए, Please sit down, teachers. Please sit down. Group number 1. Group number 1. आप लोग सामने से हट See what materials you have used for the activity. Why you have this type of activity. ये बच्चों को कैसे fascinate करेगी, कैसे attract करेगी, आप वो सब बताइए. यहाँ frame लाइए. Silence, please.
These all are the planets in the solar system. Ma'am, may I start?
Please थोड़ा आप लोग शांत हो जाएं. और नाजिया थोड़ा इंट्रोड्यूस करके ठीक है.
This is solar system, and now this is sun, and yes, this is solar system and sun and its 8 planets. Sun and its planets. We arrange in descending order or ascending order in shape. We know that Mercury is very small in all. That's why we made a very small. You can just observe. It is looking like a small block. With all, is it looking small, so small? Mercury is looking so small or not?
Yes.
And the Jupiter is looking so means big or not?
Yes.
And then second one is who? Which is Uranus, very nice. And the third one is Saturn. No, first one is this, and the second one is Saturn. Uranus is third one. Okay. And we can see that there is an asteroid between Mars and Jupiter. So we can say that this is inner planet and this is outer planet. 4 planet is called the inner planet and 4 planet is called the outer planet because of this asteroid. And yes, Venus is the hottest planet in solar system. That's why there is too much CO2. That's why it is too much hot. It is Mercury is nearest, and farthest is Neptune. Nearest to Sun. Mercury is nearest to Sun. Yes, and they are around just orbit. Thank you.
Thank you. Next nicely introduce your group number or a table number and the topic and
Joni. So we all are attending DAV's CMC workshop, Joni. Now today, one activity is given to make solar system. So we group 2 members have made this activity. Here we have shown Sun, which occupy the center in our solar system, having 8 planets. Like I have made 8 planets has been shown here: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune. Here we have shown ring around the Saturn, and then we have shown the Earth as a blue planet. So we also have shown like terrestrial, first 4 planets are terrestrial planets, and the last 4 planets we call it Jovian planet. Terrestrial planets made from rocks, and the Jovian planets made from gases. So for the student, if we talk about them, some question may arise here. We always do research work on terrestrial planet, but for the student, our goal is make it possible, become the scientist, and make some possibility to also learn some more about the Jovian planet. Who will start?
I think you have used all the different kinds of products for making that solar system. Whatever is provided, and the cap of the clay box is also being used.
Yes.
The box is also being used.
Nothing is to be put in the garbage.
Based on
थोड़ा आगे
Good morning everyone. Myself Pushpa from Baby Band, and today is the second day of my workshop. Here we have given some of the products, waste products we can say, and we have to make a model of solar system from all that products. We have utilized this spoon, glass, straw to make this solar system. And here this is the sun and all the 8 planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. We have utilized this spoon for showing the terrestrial planets, while we have used this straw to show the Jovian planets. And by this we will explain the solar system to the student. Okay. Should I have to explain this solar system also, or it is sufficient? Just to show the difference, Jovian planets and the terrestrial planets, we have utilized this different things so that it will be the permanent for the student. And this is this. Thank you. Next planet
center of the orbit, there are 9 orbits are there, and in the center, including the center, I am telling you, Sun is at the center, and there are 8 planets in this solar system. We call similarly as solar family also. The largest planet is the Jupiter, and the first one, that is the nearest to the Sun, that is the Mercury, and the next to the Mercury is the Venus, and the third one, that is the Earth, where life can be seen. Sometimes we see lives on the Mars also. In the descending order, according to size, the Jupiter is in the first order. Next one is the Saturn, then the Uranus, and at last the Neptune. Mercury is the smallest planet. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Very well. Very highly presented. Next, the last group I
Group number 5. Last group number 5. नहीं बोलो अरे की मैं सब आप लोग ये आप पकड़ देंगे आप लोग सब बोल रहे हैं सबको बोल रहा है सारे
Good morning to all. Good morning to all. My group is 5, and we have made Sun and solar system, Sun and all planets. First, we all we can very easily learn the distance from the Sun to forest, and there is the one single formula, that is the my educated mom just show us Neptune. In this way, we can easily learn the distance. The first nearest, that is the Mercury, after then Venus, and then after Earth and Mars, and then Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune.
The first 4 planets are known as terrestrial planets. These are the inner planets. It is made up of metals and rocks, whereas the outer 4 planets are called as Jovian planets, which are made up of ice and gases.
6 planets, they move in a clockwise manner, and second planet Venus and the 7th planet, that is Uranus, these only 2 planets which move or revolve around the Sun in a anti-clockwise. Mercury and Venus, which one is the hottest? Venus is more hottest. Why madam? It is having the thick atmospheric layer, and it absorbs and large amount of heat. Mercury is more near to the Sun. Yes. Besides this, because it has a dry, airless planet.
Do not have
atmosphere or
What is the other?
part of the planet which faces the Sun is the hot. So one part of the planet is comparatively
very cold.
completely.
One more naughty question, ma'am.
What is the effect if there is absence of atmosphere on mercury according to the temperature? In terms of temperature, what will be the effect of absence of atmosphere on the mercury?
Actually, in the absence of
Day night time. The portion which is facing towards the sun, that becomes very hot.
become hot
And which is just behind the sun, means the part which is not visible to the sun, that becomes very cold.
very cold due to the absence of the atmosphere.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else?
मैम क्या नहीं पता बताएंगे?
My very educated mother does so.
हाँ.
अच्छा, my very educated mother. सारे friends का name है. Last में discussion के time में एक activity हम रखें. Discussion के time में वो concentration से करेंगे. चलो, let us move quickly. This was a wonderful activity and lot of creativity was seen. So clap for all the participants. Now, the quick next activity. For this, I would like to call Shalini ma'am. Ma'am, please have it. Against you change the table. She is the most notorious student of my class. Come on, Shalini ma'am, please. So Shalini ma'am, come fast. Come fast. We teach our students. अरे छोड़ो यार, कोई नहीं लेगा. आजा आजा. Just I want to ask you that when you teach joints to the students, you teach how many types of joints?
Yes. Joints.
Four. What are those joints? Name them.
In joints.
Loudly.
Oh, lovely.
Yes.
Four type of joints.
हाँ.
A joint.
हाँ.
Hip and shoulder.
Ma'am, I'm not getting your voice. Speak loudly.
Speak loudly.
No, my voice is. No, it must
No,
be
no.
audible
You have to be
last
louder,
page.
huh? You have to be louder.
Four type.
Four type of joints she is saying. First one,
In joint.
hinge joint.
Hip and shoulder.
Hip and shoulder.
Pivot joint.
Ball and socket joint. Ball and socket pivot joint. Then gliding joint. These four joints we used to teach in our students in the primary classes. ठीक है? Now Shalini ma'am will show us where these joints are present. Come on, ma'am, quickly.
In joint.
Yes, in joint. Ball and socket joint. Pivot joint.
Then we say yes or no.
Hip and shoulder.
And gliding joint. ओके, ठीक है. ये अभी अच्छे से करी नहीं है, इससे अभी करवाएंगे. अभी से करवाएंगे, उसके बाद सभी लोग करेंगे. ठीक है? एकदम करेंगे. अब हम यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा मजा करते हैं, है ना? चलिए, आगे चलिए. Everyone, please stand up. Stand up, everyone. First joint, in joint. 1, 2, 3, start. 1, 2. एकदम अच्छे से मस्त होकर के. Pivot joint, second one. Then the next joint, gliding joint. Ball is coming,